In 1.16, zero tick farms are gone, and this is the best cactus farm that we can now make. I went ahead and researched a bunch of different designs, tested them out here, and finally decided that this is the absolute best cactus design farm. It takes up the least amount of space, it has the least amount of drops actually get destroyed from falling on the cactus, and it's the least amount of effort for the reward that you get from building it. So I started off with this design that Il Mango said was the best, and I was going to do a video on this. Come to find out that this design no longer works because where there are dead spots like this, the drops do not fall through anymore. They used to, but now they don't. So we can no longer just put sand on the ground where the water is. That no longer works. So we have to actually build them up a level and put a block under them and have the water underneath all that. Now you do see some of the drops are stuck there, and I have a plan when we actually build this together in the block by block tutorial part of this video to reduce the amount of stuff that gets blocked there. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to build one module of this, which is a 4x9 cactus array that we're going to put together. And from one of those arrays, you will get about 80 to 90 cactus drops an hour. I went ahead and built this 6 layers high and then doubled that. So I made 16 of the modules we're going to build together. And ignore all this stuff down here. All you need to look at is this chest right here. This is what putting 12 of these modules together gets you in 1 hour. This stuff I'm actually have hooked up to an experience farm bank over here. So a way to farm and store experience. And we're going to get into that next video. So watch my next video if you want to see how to do that. But in this one, we're going to go over this cactus farm.
Hey there, once again, I want to give you an opportunity to win a shout out. And all you got to do to win a shout out is comment on this video and subscribe to me. And in about a month's time, I will choose a winner and shout them out in a video in the future. Cool, looking forward to shouting one of you out. Hope you enter the win. Let's get back into the content.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the block by block tutorial for this thing. And first we need to set up the water stream on the very bottom. So go ahead and make this 8 wide. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's how far we know to build this thing. And then we're gonna have a water stream here that's gonna be 8 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're gonna have 3 hoppers right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we know the edge is gonna be right here. And we need to build this length, the length of a water stream. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can go ahead and build up one like that. We didn't need that down there. I did that on accident. Now we can just fill this all in. So connect the backup like that. And then fill all this bottom portion up with these building blocks. You can use any building block you want. I'm just using stone bricks. And I am so excited for this farm. I think this is going to help a lot of people. Now that zero tick is no longer going to be around in 1.16, people are going to want cactus, and they're also going to want fuel for XP furnaces and XP banks and stuff like that. So I think this is going to help out a lot of people. Super excited to do this build. Okay, so as you can see, I filled in the bottom completely where all the water is going to go, and then I filled in the bottom here. These 3 are going to be hoppers, and then we're going to have our output chest right here. Let's go ahead and put our chest down. We can put these back. We didn't really need to take those out. Put the hopper going into the chest here. Put a hopper into that hopper, and then a hopper in on this side. So now we all have the whole base ready. So now let's go ahead and start building up where the cactus are all going to go. So the first one's going to be right there. Second one's right there. Third one there, and the fourth one there. Right, so now you can just build these all the way back here. And then we're just gonna break every other block, so then we're left with that. And now we need to do that on every row. Great, now we have this checkerboard pattern going on. Now we can go ahead and put in all of the sand. of where the cacti are going to go. Now we can start putting the cactus in place. Great, now that we have all the cactus in place, we have to put in fences. As you can see back here, there was some drops that got stuck on the fences. Not that many, but some did. And we're actually gonna use glass panes in this one just so that it takes up less room and it has less chances of colliding with the cactus's hitbox, so that we'll actually get more drops out of this design down here. So go ahead and get some glass panes, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put panes in between the two cactus right here. Cactus cannot grow next to anything, so as soon as this grows up one like that, as soon as it grows up one and it sees a glass pane next to it, it'll pop off and it'll fall down below. Hopefully not fall on itself and destroy itself, but that is definitely a risk that we take making these cactus farms, because there's no way to avoid that 100%. So we're gonna do the best that we can here. Now that all those are in place, you can just break every other pane, and it just leaves that little sliver of a pane. And hopefully not many items will actually get stuck on that hitbox, since it's only 4 pixels in total. We also need to do that on this one over here. So let's go ahead and put in our little glass pane rods over here as well. Okay, now that looks good. Now let's go ahead and put the water in, and you can just put it on every other space back here, and then the water will automatically fill in all the spaces that you don't get. So I'm just gonna spam water down there. As we can see, the streams go all the way to the end here and then stop. And then right here in this little pocket is where we can put another water, and then we need one right here. And then we are all done with the water. So now we need to build up a wall for this thing. I'm going to use glass blocks. You can also use glass panes, but some of the items might actually get stuck in between here. So I do recommend using a full block. It doesn't have to be glass, but I'm going to go ahead and use glass just because we'll be able to see what's actually going on inside of this thing when I fill this in with glass. Okay, cool. And yeah, you do want to build it up one above where the cactus actually is. That's so in case you want to get every single drop, that's what you got to do. Otherwise you'll get some up here on the ledge. You do need to add in these 3 pieces right here. Otherwise sometimes they will shoot out and they won't make it into those hoppers there. So you just do that to stop them and put them into the hoppers. And you saw me decorate this area down here a little bit. You don't really need to do that, but I just think it looks a little bit nicer when you do that. And this thing is now done. So this thing's gonna be cranking out in the background. The first time they grow takes the longest, and then after that, they just start shooting out. And I'm gonna show you guys how to build this higher if that is something you're wanting to do. So if you do wanna build it up another layer, what you have to do is go ahead and build up the second layer like this. You can go ahead and make those rows again, and then you can take out every other block, the ones that you don't really need here. Do that here as well, just like this. And you can't build right on top of the cactus, otherwise it won't grow, but you can just build one over where you need it to grow. Go ahead and put the sand pieces down, put the cactus down, and then all you got to do is make sure that you have those glass panes in place. So go ahead and build those over here like this. Break all the ones you don't need like that, and you're good to go. So yeah, it's just rinse and repeat at that point to build this up as many layers as you want. In mine, I actually made it a little bit wider. It's kind of tricky to do that. All you do is mirror this side on the other side. So you would actually start these ones right here. You'd have to break out all of these, and you'd actually need hoppers where all the water sources are. So if we go over here and check this one out, you can see in this middle row right here, where the water sources are, there's all hoppers. If you don't put the hoppers underneath that water source, then you are going to lose some of the drops, and then those hoppers just go underneath. So I'll show you right here. So if you can see under there, you can see there's hoppers going all the way underneath here. going up to the front. So I do have this one collecting some of the cactus in the back here, and then it's transferring it all the way to the front with hoppers. And you can see down the middle here, these were where all the hoppers are, and all those point into the middle one here. So then all the drops that end up in the middle go down here and end up in the front. Cool, so that is the cactus farm. Super simple, super easy to put together. One of these modules will give you about 80 cactus per hour, which is pretty good. And you guys did see what I'm putting together up front. My next video is going to be all about these furnaces and making an XP bank. So farming XP and keeping it in a bank without zero tick farms. So those are going away, so I'm really excited to cover all these farms. And it's cool that we're going back here to all these cool farms that there were before zero tick. I think it's going to be a nice change of pace and, you know, not be as exploitative. But cool. I hope you liked this one. If you did, definitely leave a like. That helps me out a lot. I'd love to see you in future episodes. Please consider subscribing. It did show me that only 9% of the people who are going to watch this subscribe, which is crazy to me. I thought a lot more of you guys would actually subscribe to me. But yeah, I'd love to see you in my future content. Hopefully you stick around. You want more Minecraft automation, Minecraft farms, Minecraft redstone, stuff like this, and you want to hang out with me. Hopefully I get to see you in future episodes. Cool. Well, bye-bye for now.